Thank you for joining me for another episode of Cooking with the Blind Guide. My name's David. I'm 100% blind 100% of the time. Now today we're going to do an easy potato sausage skillet meal. What you're going to need is a 10-inch skillet. Now you can also use a regular baking dish if you don't have a skillet. You're also going to need 1 onion. You're going to need 4 large potatoes. You're going to need 2 packs of Polish sausage and a cup of shredded cheddar cheese and your choice of seasonings. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to dice your onion, okay? I usually like to cut it in half, lay it on its flat side, and then make some long cuts in it. Get my skillet out the way. Now, I'm using a regular knife just because I'm comfortable with it, but like in my last episode, I showed you the nylon knives that don't cut skin, and if you're new to getting back in the kitchen, you may prefer those. All right, let's go ahead and get these all diced up. Now, you're going to want to brown these onions on your stove, so get you a little pan and put the temperature on about a 5 or a 6 on your stovetop and put about 2 caps of cooking oil. Alright, I'm probably getting onions all over the place. But such is the hazard when you're cooking blind, right? Nice and diced up. All right. Those feel pretty good to me. All right, so I'm going to take these over and put them in my skillet and let those start browning up. All right, now you're going to take your 4 large potatoes and you're going to give them a good wash. You can peel them if you like. I prefer not to. And you're going to scallop them, which means pretty much cutting them like big potato pieces, okay? Once you've done that, move on to your sausage. You're going to take that and you're going to cut it into little round pieces as well. Now, we're going to take our skillet, and again, remember to make sure it's well oiled, and you're going to take your scalloped potatoes, and you're going to start lining your skillet or baking dish with those potatoes. Now, you want to give them a little bit of an overlap, so you get good coverage. All right, and you're going to want to line the entire bottom and sides. Get those in there. Couple more, and then we'll go around the sides. Now go ahead and take your seasonings. Like I said, I use a little salt, little pepper. And go ahead and season that layer of potatoes. Alright. Then you're going to take your sausage and you're going to put that on top of your potatoes and make sure that's spread out evenly. Alright. Your onions by this point should have a nice little light golden crisp to them. So we're gonna bring those back over. And we're gonna put them over the sausage. All right. Once you got the onions on there, you're going to take the rest of your scalloped potatoes and you're going to cover over the top. Okay. Now that one is a little thick, so we're going to go ahead and turn that into 2. All right. Oh, there's another thick one. All right. Almost done with that. Now sometimes, depending on how thick you cut them, you might need a 5th potato, but it looks like I just got away with enough. All right, once you do that, go ahead and salt and pepper it. All right, and like I said, I love the Montreal steak seasoning, so we're gonna give a good sprinkle of that. All right, and like I said, you're gonna put this in the oven at 450 degrees for 25 minutes. And once that timer goes off, you're gonna pull it out, top it with your shredded cheddar, and put it in for an additional 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time.
All right.